On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He breaks a tackle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They knock him down, but he's
he's quiet in the bitch.
Pick up the first down.
Nigga.
This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He wants to throw it again. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering the success now early.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Stop it.
And the quickest way to blow up the run
gotta stop it.
Interior big boys, those defensive tackles.
For me to switch that shit, you better stop.
And making that ball hurt.
And that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Ooh.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
That's a big throw, man.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Under fire. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Tight end now in motion. To throw, it's Lagway. Trying to set up the screen. Runs through the tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get into your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
He's about to lose. Just for that.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh!
Makes the catch. It's Wilson.
Come on, man.
This guy has the juice, the wiggles, the squirts.
Oh, yeah, I'm going. I already got my shit. Going to Miami.
First down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The option look. Ball on the bad pitch. The 30. The 10.
I just said that right there.
They turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense.
Let's go.
Forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce.
Come on.
Into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back.
Don't play with
all
me.
the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Let's go.
The PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, yeah, you got to bring that out. Come here.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Well, he did. If they don't give you no bullshit, he did.
Their own 25-yard line.
But that was user, nigga, all the way.
Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option.
Hey, don't do nothing crazy.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He'll take the deep shot.
Crazy, man.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Crazy, man.
Well,
Come
great job
on.
in coverage on the back end by the
About to
defense. You
get
just
it,
got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They come to the line.
Let me hype me up.
25.
This a pick.
From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense.
Shut up.
First and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw.
Look at that.
And that's how you force
I knocked that bitch out. Look.
Downs.
Bink. Let's go. Nigga was scared. Go for it. Fuck it.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Of course.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
What the fuck?
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right.
They're just trying to give you something.
All right, guys, here comes
they know this shit over.
Offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success.
Niggas
and
would not move.
Aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing.
Man, let me go ahead and
Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Trying to get it done with the run. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score.
Wall. But it's quiet in this bitch.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, fourth and goal.
Nigga like,
stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on fourth down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
He gave me the easy touchdown. He give me another pick 6. What that count as?
So
a fumble,
after the break,
recovery. I take it. I know you ain't.
Back to throw. It's flagged away. Working
out
left side now.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him
right
for a tackle.
Yeah.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Gators
that's that good defense, man.
Let
me hype these niggas up.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Woo!
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Tying the bitch up right.
Third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He throws into the middle of the field. Makes the grab at the 30. All down, but they'll move the as he picks up the first down.
Boy.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
I should just let the computer.
Things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Go for it.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. Makes a grab, pass the
Man, boy, you got looking.
Picks up enough to get the first and 10 from the 11. The Gators hustle to the line.
Oh, what's up, King?
Looking to throw again. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I ain't had this number. I needed to save him.
At least keep him out of the end zone.
How's it going so far?
Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and off.
Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. After the score, we'll see if that...
But you lucky I was on the phone.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get
that
energy.
You lucky I was on the phone.
And the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
Oh, yeah.
Kickoff game is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
I ain't got no more bracelets, but
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Now,
the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
Nigga, just ask
Brown and Javon Curse. They had a long list of
guys
about
that
could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta
all that shit happen.
Really nice job on this play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs.
You just got to shop around when it comes to that shit. But you can look at the price of gold and see, kind of.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab, it's McCoy. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hell no.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Knowles will snap it on first and 10.
I'm thinking about ounces. Damn.
Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Trying play action. Might be looking to run. Catch in the middle. It's White. Defense caught out of position, and they get it down finally at the 38.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop it.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games.
Bruh.
Loaded. With a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Gator. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Too high.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of
Not my shit gonna be shaking.
Showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
This is all bullshit.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
About to run this bitch back.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Let's go real quick before the half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh, my God.
And just out of his reach. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Slithers into space. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's McCoy. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Castellanos.
Damn. Still almost caught that bitch.
And we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
I was trying to get down.
Here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Noles will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half.
Oh, my God.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here.
Watch them niggas lose.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Dances away to buy time. That's caught. It's Wilson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
You got no choice, nigga.
Line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. That's reeled in, it's Wilson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they were able to take advantage here.
And they used the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Yo, what's up, bro? Some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass.
Don't do that.
Steps away to find some room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. Running to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone.
Bruh.
Touchdown, Florida. And that one will give him the lead. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like
swatted the ball down.
Zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt. Defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position. But that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That's great.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give is to Williams. He's loose. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Do your ass.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warren.
Finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Pocket breaking
Damn,
down.
man.
And the heat gets home.
Man, it sucks when you're away.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up to this one. He said, no, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong.
Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down.
This game, bro, I can't.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
No.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the
had
goal
a better
out to
chance
one of the
of catching
fastest
that.
players in all of college football.
Look,
This
right.
receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. The throw to the outside is complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost a fire on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At midfield, he's got room.
I'm going to catch him.
Out of bounds at the 46 after the good
I'm
pickup
going to catch
on that
him. He
one.
going to fumble.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the 4th. to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Escapes the sack. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He's going to run it. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
I got to be honest, I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to...
There you go.
And it's picked off.
That's
the turnover they desperately needed. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Damn, man.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Yeah, every time that shit fuck you up.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Copeland.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the ball.
I'm going to hop on.
The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a...
Oh, he wants it all.
Stop playing.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll send the tight end in motion.
It's a pick, man.
Lost to throw on first down off the play fake. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Touchdown, Gator. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. The Gators have chalked down, and they
I got to get into training and learn how to play this.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth.
Nigga, I had it. Like, what the fuck?
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback extends the play.
No, man.
A little time, lets it go.
That's it, man.
Fires the pass, intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they got it at the 38.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run play action. Escapes trouble. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Wide open space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
First and 10, they're down to the 25. Back to throw, it's Glagway. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can...
It's a seam wide open. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Damn, the game set me to
offside.
offside.
Take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Glagway. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going up top here late in the game. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
I can't do that shit.
And here comes the offense.
One-on-one all day.
These home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited.
Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's McCoy. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play.
Bro, why you stop?
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That was so
sad. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Now improvising. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
What am I doing wrong? Just throw that on the line.
This is a beautiful situation for
the defense. When you're up by 2+
scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Looking to throw on first down. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time.
Bruh, that nigga is not that.
Turning on the Jets. Lots of run room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into
But what this shit on, man? What the fuck?
Well, you know that every single week, this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Basic connection. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
Make this shit up.
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their mind.